Pittsburgh, Mississippi. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, the Commodores head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And we get a look at Usman Froma. This guy's one of the best running backs in all of college football, and he'll get the rock in this one.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Makes the grab. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The Commodores' offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was, wait just a second, they're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snaps on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Great place to start for this offense. Trying to get the corner. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, can find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
They were all over it. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Needs it here on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Left side is Dixon. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Down to the 25-yard line, and he's got enough for a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something.
He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense around.
Looking for space. It's Chroma. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period, first down here. Sells to run, looking to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 35. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Rush right in his face. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Under pressure. Right side, it's Cunningham. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Croma. Got enough for the 1st down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll run it. It's Croma. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Taylor wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Quick give. It's McKenzie. Oh, he's got some space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Dixon. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sees an alley. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Elliott. Fires quickly. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The fake wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Catch in the middle, it's over. Into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Lucky to get it off.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath or this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
And he's going to go down at the 1. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
just got rid of that one.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Third and long coming up. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third down, he drops to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Got to make the play on fourth. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for a man. It's Elliott. Caught. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Connor. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Elliott. On the left side, here's Coleman. Made a defender miss. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. Breaks through, it's McKenzie. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Oh, and he missed it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. A quick pass to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Elliott. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Straight ahead, it's McKenzie. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking for a deep man. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Rebels offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They'll ride him again. Stopped right there.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Needs it. Sees a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Handoff to the single back. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Taylor wants to throw. Rushes on. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Left side is Barnett.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to throw again. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Commodores go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Caught on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Elliott. Caught! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Commodores! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Buys time to his left. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Keeping his eyes downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You've got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Nice play to knock that one down.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
Taylor wants to throw it. Got his man in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Hits the afterburners. Running inside the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Snap it to the back. Touchdown Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. He's into the end zone from the 2 and extends the lead. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. It's McKenzie.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point in the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
Dropping back, it's Elliott. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he avoids the sack.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it...
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Vanderbilt takes his 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Right down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Sets his feet. It's Elliott. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's knocked interception. And the quarterback takes a knee in victory formation, and he'll get to do it one more time as the clock winds inside a minute. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going